Hello, welcome everyone to today's webinar brought to you by Insight Software. Today's webinar, easy Excel-based reporting that eliminates data dumping. My name is Kevin Gibson. I am a senior solutions engineer here at Insight Software. I am a CPA. I have a finance background. I've been involved in finance for a little over 25 years. Today's presentation will be about Excel-based reporting with a product called Spreadsheet Server, which we will be able to demonstrate just a little bit later. But first, we're going to go over just a little bit of an agenda. What are we going to cover today? What are we going to talk about? And how does Excel fit into that conversation? Well, we'll discuss a little bit about Insight Software, who we are and what we do. Talk about some common challenges, easier, faster report building and analysis. We'll get into a demonstration and how we're going to address those challenges and how to make that reporting a little bit easier. And then we will have time for just a brief Q&A at the end of the presentation today. Now, a little bit about us. Here at Insight Software, we enable the office of the CFO to connect and make sense of their data in real time. So there's no lag of information. The real-time connection gives you insight, make those decisions a little better, a little quicker. We are the #1 provider of reporting solutions. We have 28,000 plus customers today, over 1,000 employees. We have 40 offices and worldwide locations, and we have 500,000 plus users across the globe. As far as who we serve, well, the office of the CFO is a broad term. So we've created sort of these different stacks or pillars, if you will, sort of bucketing those different options or different processes. Today, we're going to focus on financial reporting and operational reporting, allowing you to go into the general ledger, go beyond the general ledger, but certainly giving you that real-time access again to your information. Again, allowing you to make those better decisions a little quicker, a little easier, and then ultimately being able to share and disclose that information with other individuals or folks either inside or outside of the organization. If you need more information about what we do and some of the other products that we have listed here, feel free to visit our website, or you can certainly talk to one of our account managers to help you through that process. So what do we like to address? As far as reporting is concerned, we want to address a shorter close process. Today, more than ever, is the need to have access to your information quickly. You need to have visibility into it. You need to make it accessible. So our products cover all of those different areas. So here are a few examples of what challenges organizations have in order to make that process, or what make that process longer. You have the overwhelming reporting demand. So there are a lot of reports being requested. There's a short amount of time to create them and get them updated. So you're limited on what actual data you're able to analyze and how you're able to visualize as well. Excuse me. You might have too many sources of data. Our products have the ability to connect into multiple sources of information. It's not just about the general ledger. It's not just about your ERP. There could be point of sale areas. There could be fixed asset software out there, bidding software. There could just be an access database that you have or need access to where you had some old legacy information. Again, multiple sources of data with our product. It's the lack of visibility, being able to get access into that information to be able to analyze. Again, with the overwhelming area of report building and the report demand, you're having a lack of visibility because simply all the reports just can't be created. There could be some data discrepancies. And again, these different sources lead to, is one system more right or correct than the other? How do I get and match them up to make sure that we can reconcile between the two? There's a bottleneck created by the time lag. So if there's just one report builder because it requires a certain Excel skill set or a certain knowledge base in order to set up those reports or templates, again, now you're having individuals sit there waiting for the reports to be generated. And now, again, you're not getting all the work done, creating that longer close process. And then you resort to data dumping. That's the last resort. It's a matter of, I can't get it. I don't have enough time. I'm going to take all of the information, simply dump it into Excel and go through an Excel process, such as pivot tables and VLOOKUPs. And again, looking at information that you simply just don't need. With our suite of tools, it's about focusing on exactly what you need, when you need it. Think about it as on demand. If you want to refresh that template because changes have been made, it's instant access to the information. Back in the auditing days, we used a term of, why are you doing it the way that you're doing it? Well, we had a term called jelly. If you write that down, it's just exactly like last year. I don't know why we're doing it. We're just doing it that way because that's the way we've always done it. Well, we can change that mentality. We can change that thought process by giving you a tool that allows you to be flexible on the fly with the reporting outputs. 4 key questions that we have sort of thought you should be asking yourself about your reporting, how it's set up, and how you're getting it completed. Do you have access to the real-time data? Is my reporting automated? Can I update that real-time information? Can I get those reports refreshed instantaneously? Again, those changes in the environment that we're in, where we have to have more in a shorter period of time with fewer resources, those 2 options are very important questions to answer. Can I run or build complex reports myself? What kind of data are you looking for? Can I cross into different areas? As an example, can I cross the general ledger into accounts payable, maybe even into the purchase order realm? Can I pull all 3 areas of information into one report? Or do I have to run 3 and use Excel functions to match them up? And then finally, can you combine data sources from multiple areas? So in this scenario, we're talking about the ability, as I mentioned before, a lot of organizations out there, big or small, have a lot of different areas of information. They like to collectively report and manage and merge them together. If you can't do that, any of those, all of those, doesn't matter. Pick and choose which ones are more important to you. Our products, certainly, even spreadsheet servers specifically, can address all 4 of those, and I will do my best today to demonstrate how that's done. So now we'll talk about the data dumping, the improve the data accuracy. So this real-time connection that I've been referring to, it's not a data dump, it's a data pull. So as you're thinking about refreshing these templates, as you're thinking about grabbing that data from virtually anywhere inside of those systems, we're going to allow you to build and refresh those reports in minutes. And if you really want to break that 3rd bullet point down, it's really about building the reports in minutes and refreshing them in seconds. So that information, invest a little bit of time up front and get faster results in the end. Think about a reporting triangle. You spend a lot of time building and a small amount of time analyzing. We flip that. You're going to spend less time building, more time analyzing. You then can drill into the detail to see the latest transactions. So again, on the fly, even down to invoice images, if you happen to have those stored electronically. And yes, this is in Excel. I refer to data dumps in Excel with pivot tables and VLOOKUPs, but why not just simply run the reports there? Forget the data dumps. Let's talk about data refreshes, and then get up and running much, much faster. Connectivity. Our product makes that live connection, as we mentioned. So you can see on the left-hand side, we connect directly to the ERP. We feed that data through our product, which today we're focused on spreadsheet server, which then feeds it into Excel. It's a very simple integration. It takes about an hour per organization. That's not per user, that's per organization to get you up and running. That connection is set up one time and one time only. And then it's a matter of what ERP are you connected to. In today's marketplace, we can connect to over 140 different ERPs. Some of the more popular ERPs are listed here at the bottom. We are certainly not limited to these 4. I would direct you to our website where we have an extensive list of the ERPs that we can connect to. And remember, it's not even really about the ERP itself. It's really about the data source. So things like Access databases, SQL servers, SAP, Oracle, you name it, if you've got it, most likely we have already connected to it. So that makes this integration very easy. It makes it very quick. And therefore, your return on investment is very, very easy to identify.